And then you lose it and then you wonder, oh crap, what happened? How did that happen? Why did that trade lose? Well, you did not follow your rules. You weren't disciplined enough to follow your rules. And that is where the problem begins. Because now you've taken a trade that you shouldn't have taken. You feel really sad and upset and salty about it. So you know what happens? You then begin to slip and go down a very slippery slope. Because now, guess what? You now need to make back 2 times what you've lost, or maybe even 3 times what you've lost. It depends. Welcome to anyone who's watching this as a YouTube video. What I want to talk about today is discipline. Today is the 30th of May, 2022. And I'm starting, well, it's Monday. I'm starting the week by letting you guys know that I am not going to be trading for this entire week. Let me explain myself. What we're talking about today is actually discipline, extreme discipline. And we'll go a little deeper into a few of these concepts and why they're so important as a trader, why they're so important for a trader. But before I tell you about the concepts, I want to explain what drove this topic. So first things first, here in Trinidad where I live, it is a holiday. This is Indian Arrival Day, right? This is where we celebrate, the arrivals of the Amerindians and the Indians and stuff within our country. And, that obviously produced a holiday. Now, many people say, well, right, holiday on Monday is a long weekend. Let me party. Let's hang out. What am I doing? I'm in front of you guys, talking, working. That's discipline number 1. Discipline number 2. Last week, what would have happened is I would have taken maybe, I think about 2 or 3 trades. I can't even remember exactly how much. I'll have to check it exactly. And I think I probably won 1 and I lost 2. Or I think I lost all. But I can tell you that for the month of May, I am just a little over break even. Just a little over break even, which is very poor by my normal standards, right? Now, for those of you who do not know, I'm getting married in a few months, right? And for anybody who takes anything serious, as you might know, these things produce anxiety. Any big event like that will produce anxiety for anybody who takes it serious. I say this all the time that obviously when you are trading, you want to be very careful about your mental state and your emotional, the emotional subjectivity, because what actually ends up happening is what is happening in your life bleeds through your brain, down your neck, through your shoulders, through your arms, all the way to your fingertips and straight onto the chart. And you want to be very careful of what you allow yourself to feel during the moment or the act of you trading, because I am telling you, you could have the best entry technique in the world. You can have the best technical analysis in the world. It does not matter if you're not seeing clearly. And this happens to the best of traders. And any trader, any trader who denies this is not necessarily a trader. They're just probably, playing a rule per se. But any real trader will be able to tell you that there are times in which you just do not see the market as clearly as you should, as clearly as you normally would. And it takes a very, very, very disciplined trader to say, you know what? Just not seeing it. I am just not seeing it. And I think it's better if I walk away. That takes discipline. Now, I want to explain something. Let's go back to concept number 1 or topic number 1, where today's a holiday. Many people who either just became traders or they're still operating like this 9-to-5 mentality. They say, well, right, today's a holiday. We forget about everything. Let's go on the beach. Let's go hang out. Let's go drink rum. Let's go do all what we have to do. What am I doing? Now, I could tell you, I was literally in a small get-together last night. I reached home after 3 this morning, right? And I still woke up 9 o'clock, which is, I slept what, about 6 hours, still woke up to come and I do this class because this is something I wanted to prove a point that one, I can do it because I'm not going to speak on something that I cannot do myself, right? But two, you all know that this is what I do, regardless of what I'm going to wake up and show up and be there, because that is the type of person that I am. You need to be disciplined and say that, you know what, I am doing this because I have made up my mind to do this. Coming back to, telling myself that I'm not going to be trading for this week, I can assure you that there are many traders who cannot do that. There are many traders who are going to say that, yeah, I'm not going to trade for this week. And then on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, you see them in 3 trades and then all of a sudden they lost. They lose all. You know why? Because they're addicted. You're addicted. You're not disciplined. You're not disciplined in your ability to wake up and show up. You understand? Because you're still applying this 9-to-5 mentality, this mentality that when you have a holiday, you should stop working, you should stop going, you should stop pushing. And two, they have this mentality that, well, I'd say I'm not going and trading, but I'm really seeing something here that looking good. No, you're not seeing things clearly right now. So what are you forcing? You shouldn't be trading. You should not be forcing it. Right? Now, what's actually quite interesting is when I am not seeing the market very clearly, right? I tell people this all the time. I do not hide it. I'm not trying to say that, I am always going to win every single trade. I know you all know this. I'm not the type of person to try to play like I'm this all-seeing eye where I'm always going to get it right. No, I'm not. I'm aware of the fact that I'm not going to always get it right. I'm aware of the fact that I'm not always going to win the trade. I'm aware of the fact that I'm not always going to be able to see what I want to see. So it takes a lot of discipline to be able to now come here on the charts, talk to you and not take anything. You understand? This is where excruciating discipline comes in, and this is what you need to be successful as a trader. Well, one of the things I should say, one of the main things, discipline. Let me give you one example why this is so applicable, why discipline is so applicable. When it comes time for you to follow your rules, right? In terms of entry criteria, analysis, bias, time of day, all of these different things. When it comes time for you to follow these specifics, you know what happens? You might see 2 or 3 of your rules, but you really need 6 of them. You need 6 specific criteria to be fulfilled for you to actually take a trade. You see 2 or 3, but you're down. You say, boy, I need to take this next trade. I need to take this next trade. And you miss 3 of the 6 rules that you actually need. And you say, but I really need to take this trade. I need to make back that money. I need to make back that money. Comment below or type in the chat. How many of us have done this before? I need to make back that money. And you know something? Without seeing all 6 of those criteria, without seeing 6 of those rules, you only seeing 3, you in the trade. And then you lose it and then you wonder, oh crap, what happened? How did that happen? Why did that trade lose? Well, you did not follow your rules. You weren't disciplined enough to follow your rules. And that is where the problem begins. Because now you've taken a trade that you shouldn't have taken. You feel really sad and upset and salty about it. So you know what happens? You then begin to slip and go down a very slippery slope. Because now, guess what? You now need to make back 2 times what you've lost, or maybe even 3 times what you've lost. It depends, right? And I know I'm speaking, I'm preaching to the choir here because we have all done this. And I am not omitting myself from this. I have done this in the past as well. So this is how I know that I should be trying to contain myself now, where I know that my anxiety might be setting in, right? And I might not necessarily be seeing the market how I want to see it. So it makes sense for me to walk away and say, you know what? I don't think this is a safe space for me right now. What a lot of people don't understand, especially as traders, is yes, the amount of time you spend in a trade does have a say in how much money you make. It's not the same as you should be in a trade every waking minute of every waking hour of every waking day during the week. There'll be times when you should actually not be in trades. Discipline yourself and say, you know what, this is not what I need right now. Because you know something, it might just be what you don't need right now. But a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people cannot do that. A lot of people are addicted to this thing. And I know I can speak on this because I was there. I am able to now tell you that I am not going to be taking any trades. I'm not going to be looking at no analysis. I'm not trying to break down nothing. You're not getting no analysis from me today. So if that's what you're waiting on, better you leave. Click off the video, scroll, go and watch somebody else's video. Because the actuality is these are the things in trading. These are the things as a trader that you need to maintain control over. Not a technical analysis. You could learn technical analysis. You could learn a strategy in any shop. You walk in any shop and say, hey, tell me, what is due to trade? How do you enter trade? And I telling you there, you're probably bound to find somebody who could tell you what they do. Well, I trade support resistance. I trade trend lines. I trade this. I trade that. Everybody have a strategy. Strategy is not necessarily the problem. The strategy is not necessarily the problem. It is how the trader interacts with the strategy. And when they are able to interact with the strategy, and if the thing's not working at present, how they interact with the strategy. And if they interact with the strategy. So the lesson today is something, use me as an example. If I am telling you that I am admitting to you that I am not seeing clearly right now, and I'm also admitting to you that, listen, I am just a little over break even for the month of May. It makes sense for me to pull back just a little bit, just a week, you know. I ain't staying away from the market forever, you know, just a week. I just need to make sure that whatever it is going on with me, that I maintain control. Because you know what actually ends up happening? Let me, before we close stuff here, you know what might end up happening? I might try to trade this week, you know, and then I dig myself in a deeper hole because I close in May just a little over break even, which is still a positive month. And not at break even, I'm just a little over. I might end up closing me below break even or in a loss. And you know what actually ends up happening now? That makes not only my trading life harder, but it makes my actual life harder because now I might be stressed out. I might project that onto other businesses. I might project that onto other people. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm at a place right now where I'm at peace. Call it George, call it even. Lock it off, lock it down. Yeah? So the lesson is, if for some reason you're not where you want to be mentally, and you have to be able to admit this to yourself, obviously. If you're not where you want to be mentally, admit it to yourself. Say, you know what? That is it. Lock it down. Take a week. Trust me, take a week. All right? In doing so, I'm telling you, you'll be very surprised as to when you come back out, how much easier it is to see your setup. You'll be very, very surprised. I'm telling you, I promise you that. And anybody knows me knows that I do not like making promises. Right? So that's really the lesson for today. Right? For those of you who are looking at this on YouTube, if it is you like this message, obviously be sure to hit like, subscribe if it is you like more, comment below. Do you agree with this or do you disagree? And other than that, yeah, I will see you later on this week. I might be producing another video this week. I'm not 100% sure yet, but definitely pay attention to that. All right. See you very, very soon.